So hi Liam, thank you very much for being willing for us to just to hear your news and hear what you've been up to over these last couple of months. Liam, just for anybody who doesn't know you, just tell us briefly who you are and where you live, what you do.
Yeah, no problem. I'm 23. I'm currently living with the parents in Wigston. I work as an electrician at Loughborough Uni, so I've been doing that for about 3 years now. Yeah, that's about it really.
And how long have you been at Knighton for?
Well, I always think I've been there for like a year. I think it's about 6-7 years now, so it's gone really quickly. So I've actually been there for quite a while now.
And how did you get involved at Knighton?
So I got invited along to nightlife when I was 15, 16. Started going along to that, and then through that became a Christian through camp, and then been at Knighton ever since really.
Lovely, thank you. Thanks Liam. So Liam, tell us what's been hard about these last few months for you, these months of lockdown and coronavirus.
Yeah, I think the most tricky thing is probably not being able to see people. Like I haven't seen my girlfriend. I've seen her twice since March, that's been quite tricky. And I quite like hanging out with people, and not being able to do that has been really, really tricky, especially with church and stuff. Like having that kind of spiritual input and fellowship with people, not having that has been really hard actually.
So feeling kind of isolated and lonely. Where does your girlfriend live?
She has been at uni here, but then she's in Colchester at the minute. So she went down there in March and nips up every now and again, but yeah, that's been it.
That's tough, isn't it? So basically missing friends, missing just being with people.
Yeah, I think that's been the trickiest thing really.
And what's been good? Is there anything you feel like you've appreciated about lockdown?
I think it's kind of given me more of a perspective on things, made me a lot more grateful for the kind of the things you take for granted, like church and seeing people all the time. I think it's really made me appreciate that a lot more. Really looking forward to when we can get back to normality.
Yeah, I think lots of people have found that. Just things that we just assumed would just keep happening all of a sudden stop. That's been really hard. Okay, and do you think there's anything the Lord's been speaking to you about or teaching you through this time?
Yeah, I think he's taught me quite a bit about myself, that sometimes I can be quite lazy, when you don't get fed all the time, and when you kind of have to do it for yourself. I kind of don't.
Fed as in?
Spiritually, and kind of like when I kind of have to do it myself and not have church as it normally would do, and not have the youth groups how they would tend to be, I kind of slip into the habits of not really doing anything for myself. So that's been quite a challenge really, and I need to be a lot more on top of that. I think as well he's taught me sometimes it's okay just to keep on standing, like just to be still for a bit and wait. We don't have to be striving all the time. We don't have to keep on having the great outward look of things. Like sometimes it's okay just to be still and wait.
And wait as in terms of your relationship with the Lord.
Yes, like it doesn't have to be all singing or dancing all the time. Sometimes there's a period of just, okay, we're just gonna keep on going through this bit.
Yeah, I get that. A lot of us spend a lot of time rushing around doing lots of things, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice just to be able to take a bit of a step back, isn't it?
Yes, lovely. Well, thank you, Liam. That's really, really good of you to share that with us.
Not a problem.
And thank you very much. Bye.